Remember I was broke. Hopes and dreams shattered into pieces on the floor. Critics all around turn them all into jokes. The laughing stock for my yachts plotting on the low. Look at them all puzzled now, I'm greater than before. Made the coupe more foreign than its own name. Color cold-blooded Jesus on the frame. Changing up the routes as they thought I'd stay the same. Y'all can't carpool, bitch, get up out my lane. Making my own rules, I'm petty the fool. Who think I'm sharing the plate? Eat your own food. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, that's a wise move. I'm a boss like Ray Rouse, I pay my dues. Double M, go get a lead to G2. Standing on the money, lift me up like Jeeps do. Felt lower back then, pockets boo-hoo. Found the tissue for my issue, proven wrong, fool. Look at me. I was down but now I'm right back. They didn't think that I would fight back. Now they sleeping and got sidetracked. I done got my money up and now I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. Cause I'm a boss. Yeah. Cause I'm a boss. Cause I'm a boss. Cause I'm a boss. I hear the talks that go round. Voices hoisting up down. Most I wouldn't come out. They choices poison past down. Hoping I would taste it. Quenching their opinions. Never will I taste it. My mustard seed is laced in. Pull out for they fake dead in cause works did not live in them. How you wanna see them when you don't believe in them? Where were y'all when they start from the bottom? Y'all ain't mention them. Why you wanna wait until they make it? Then praise them. Fake friends, fake fam. Damn, gotta see to believe. Damn, make peace, then want a piece. Goddamn, where your ass was at when I was trying to beat the man? Where your ass was at when I was scraping pots and pans? Where your ass was at when I was plotting on the bands? Where your ass was at when I was living check to check, nigga? Where your ass was at, don't matter, writing my own checks, nigga. Boss. I was down but now I'm right back. They didn't think that I would fight back. Now they sleeping and got sidetracked. I done got my money up and now I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. I'm doing boss. Cause I'm a boss. Cause I'm a boss.
Hey, I'm a boss. You are tuned in to BU Radio, and you at the right place at the right time, listening to the right show. We got the right host interviewing the right guests, only for the right listeners. And if you are listening with your boy today, you are most definitely the right listener, and we appreciate you. Man, we got a good show for you today. It's your boy Naturel.com. Welcome to That's My Producer. We got a guest on the show. Y'all already see the name, and I'm going to introduce her in a minute. But we got some good things that we need to talk about before we get into the guest and some of the things that the guest got popping. And she got a lot of things popping. I'm going to just let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? And we got a queen up in this thing, man. We got a queen up in this thing. We got a queen. Not just like one of them lowercase queens. We got one of them queens up in this thing right now, man. She's one of the queens of comedy up in this at least up in this city, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, some queen stuff over here, you know, and we gonna get into some of that. And then I gotta let y'all know, man, what we got going on here at the station, man. So make sure y'all tune in every single Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern or Pacific Standard Time to That's My Producer, BU Radio. A couple ways you guys can tune in with us. You can tune in via the Mixler app. You go to Mixler, download that app, and then you can just type in BU Radio, and then you hear my voice on that thing. Or you can go to mixler.com/BU Radio, and you can hear my voice on that thing. Or we are live also on 4 platforms. We're on YouTube live right now. We're on Periscope live right now. We're on Facebook on 2 pages live. You can go to the BU Radio page. We can go to the Naturel.com page. And I think we on the Queens page as well. So, you know what I'm saying? You can tune in with us. All I'm saying is we made ourselves available for you to tune in, man. I want to welcome not only, and first let me tell you about my show. See, this is a show where we interview people and we talk about some of the things that happen back in the background of the industry. I'm a producer. Sometimes producers get forgotten. I'm also an engineer. Sometimes the engineers get forgotten. You know what I'm saying? So I a lot of times I like to spotlight people in the background, but sometimes the same people in the background are the people in the front. You know what I'm saying? And I've had the opportunity to work with this young lady. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying young lady, she know what I'm talking about. I've had the opportunity to work with her in the background, and I've had the opportunity to see her on the front lines on the stage, and I gotta say, she is super funny. You know what I'm saying? She's she writes her own stuff. She does her own stuff. Sometimes she book her own event. You know what I'm saying? She's a plug for a lot of people. She didn't got me a couple of engagements. You know what I'm saying? She mentors comedians. She does a lot of things here in the Las Vegas community. She's probably rocked just about every single stage in the city. You know, if there's a stage, the Queen has been on there, man. So I want to welcome Shannon the Queen up in this mug.
That's what I'm talking about.
How you feeling today?
With that introduction, I feel amazing.
No doubt. Hey, you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people come on the show and you got to make your guests feel good. But I've actually had an opportunity to work with you. You work super hard.
Yes, I do. I keep grinding. My son is my push.
Uh-huh.
He is my biggest motivator. His feet is not done growing, so I still got to make sure that I grind to make sure he have shoes that he can fit and he don't get corns and shit, because that hurts,
Absolutely.
I don't want the little homie baby toe rubbing against his shoe, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, he's my push, and the grind is real.
Absolutely. So tell me, what made you get into comedy? Of all things you could do, what made you pick comedy?
Actually, comedy chose me.
Uh-huh.
And when I say comedy chose me, I was a chosen child, meaning it's just naturally who I am. So when I be in class, I guess you could call me a class clown, because I get finished with my work and then I want to have fun and, talk, and it'll be funny, I guess. So when Facebook became popular, somebody inboxed me and told me how funny I was, and I always hear that all my life. I've been hearing that. But when he inboxed me wanting to know, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? And I was like, well, I like comedy. He was like, have you ever thought about getting on stage? And he connected me with a few folks to drop some names, Mike P. and Anton Knight. Are you familiar with them comedians out here in Las Vegas? They are some Vegas comedians as well. Anton Knight is a native out here. So he connected me with those two people, and ever since then, it's like,
yeah, you just been
I just been popping like bubble gum. You feel me?
I hear that, man. So how did you get started?
So I got started. So this what happened. So he connected me with them. So we in the inbox group message. I'm like, who are these guys? So they like, yeah, come down to Nacho Daddies. I'm like, Nacho Daddies? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it was an open mic event that Mike P was hosting out at Nacho's Daddy. That's way out in Henderson. Like, it was far. Mm-hmm. So I dragged my friend Kira to come out with me, and she happened to come out with me. So I had, a support system. Uh-huh. And I went, and they was like, you going to go on stage? I'm like, no, I'm just going to check it out. You feel me?
The things you say when you're a little scared, you know what I'm saying?
So I was like, I'm just going to check it out. Uh-huh. So I checked it out the first night, and it was hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Mike P was so funny. It was fun, and it was funny, and it was great to go, the environment, everything. So the atmosphere, all that. So it was great. And the next week, I called my homegirl again. I was like, girl, you want to go up there again? She was like, only if you go on stage.
I hear that.
And I was like, okay, I'll go on stage. So when I say I'm going to do something, the woman as I am, who I am, the queen that I am, I'm a woman about my words. Mm-hmm. So that second night, I had my brother come out. I think my cousin came, and my friend Kira. So shout out to my brother, Glenn G2. And I got on stage. Mike P was like, "You ready?" And then I was like, "Yeah." So I got on stage, and when I got on stage, I didn't freeze. I just got on there and I expressed how I felt about some things and talked about some something. I don't even know what I was talking about the first time. Something. I was talking about something.
So you just know, hey, it just came out, and I just went to town with it.
Right. And I said something about flipping money. I was like, I was dating this dude, and I had gave him some money, and he promised me that he was gonna come back and flip it, or he ain't never came back that whole 2 weeks, or something like that. And Mike P came on stage behind me and screw, like made it funnier than what I even made it, because that was my first time on stage. But when he did that, that was so creative. He's like so inspiring for me. So that was great, and I just kept going ever since then. Like he told me, don't stop, it's something in you, Yeah. And I just kept pushing and kept pushing and kept going to where I end up. I took a break. I did take a break. I took a break for about 8 months, and my homeboy Richard Taylor, shout out to Richard Taylor.
Shout out.
He hit me up and he was like, "What's up? You still doing comedy?" And I was like, "Not really." I'm just chilling, taking care of my son. I had gotten in a relationship, so I fell back from comedy for a while. And he was like, "Well, I have a open mic that I want you to come down to." And I was like, "Ooh, I'm kind of rough around the edges. I haven't been on the show for like 8 months, haven't done no open mics." And he was like, "Well, that's the whole point of coming to an open mic, so you can practice on your skills, on your material." So I was like, all right. So he was putting the pressure on me, you feel me? So I didn't want to feel like I was scared or nothing. So, I went up there shaky, but I was there.
But you was scared, though.
I was there. My boots was shaky, but I was walking.
Hey, it's something about being on that stage, though, because, when you just out, just talking to people, interacting with folk, you know what I'm saying? If you tell a joke and that joke, ain't that funny, you know what I'm saying? People are forgiving when you right in front of them, like, you know what I'm saying? But when you on the stage and you supposed to make them laugh,
oh no,
yeah, that's
the
when,
nerve-wrack.
yeah, that gets a little intimidating.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I done been on some platforms where I was hosting the event, and by virtue of me hosting the event, I tried to be funny, and I got a couple laughs out there. But I thought about, like, man, if I was really up here, like, really trying to, make them laugh, that might be a little harder.
I believe comedy is the hardest in the entertainment game.
I probably agree with you. I could probably agree with you on that because, like I said, I mean, I'm by far not a comedian. I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. But, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, I get a joke out there and somebody laughs at it. And then I think I'm the comedian spirit begins to uprise in me. You know what I'm saying?
You are funny.
I channel the inner Shannon the Queen and it comes out. You know what I'm saying? But after I start bumming a couple times, then I'm like, yeah, let me go back to what I do. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back on these tracks right quick because this ain't going to work out for me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yeah.
So I know you got some major things coming up, you know what I'm saying? And we want to get into this, but we would not be a radio station if we didn't play music. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get into one of my joints. It's called Foreign. So we're going to play this, and then we're going to come right back and speak more with the Queen. Yeah.
I was never complacent, put my foot on the pavement. In my dream I was chasing, while my girl waited patient. Spent a lifetime on this music shit, going nowhere, I was losing it. She was right there enduring this, while her folks like, why she doing this? But Shawty didn't care what nobody said. She was gonna ride to the day I'm dead, stay by my side when the others fled. So I'm convinced that she deserves it all. She believed in me when chances were real small. foreign. Shawty, she riding the passenger side. Yeah, 3 in the morning, holding her head up. Yeah, there from the beginning, there from the beginning. Oh, she was there from the beginning. Yeah, baby, you were there from the beginning. Shawty my ride or die, and she is my reason why I keep on grinding to buy her expensive things that money can buy. Her beauty represents me well. She loves me and others can tell. Her heart is where my love would dwell. Talk about her man and she would rebel. I ain't ashamed, this ain't a game. She was right there in the storm and the rain. Endure the pain and the financial strain. Now she gon' shine with the fortune and fame. She gambled her life for me. She sacrificed for me. She deserves it all. It's only right, you see. No matter the price, you see. I picture me driving the foreign. Picture me driving the front and now my history is changing. She's my day one and there is no rearranging. She's had my back through the times when things were straining. Now she benefit from every cent I'm gaining. Listen to what I'm saying. No dividing, no compromising. She gon' ride while I keep on climbing. Just recognize we gon' keep on thriving. She believed that I'll see greatness in due timing. I picture me driving the foreign. My shawty, she riding the passenger side. 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was there from the beginning. In the beginning. There at the beginning. Picture me driving a foreign with my lady.
Picture me driving a foreign. You know what I'm saying? Me and you driving the foreign, Miss Shannon the Queen.
Picture
Yeah.
me rolling.
You know what I'm saying? That's my producer. It's your boy Natrell.com. I am up in this thing. We got Shannon the Queen in the building with us today.
Yes. What's up? What's
Man, we're
up?
going to be talking about some Queen stuff up in this thing, man. Tell us about some Queen stuff. Now, before we get into, because you got a lot of stuff we gonna roll into, you know what I'm saying?
Let's
But
roll into it.
For those of them who don't know who you are, tell them some of the things that you've done.
Okay, so who I am is I am a native out here in Las Vegas, female comedian, and on top of that, I've done so many shows out here. Forgive me if I forget any names or what shows I've done because it's been a journey. I've been doing comedy since 2012. I first started doing open mics. After open mics, I became a host at an open mic event that is called Coffee, Tea, or Me. The owner was Craig Parks.
Shout out to Craig.
Shout out to Craig Parks for believing in me. Like I said before break, Richard Taylor reached out to me before I could do open mic there, and he had to leave to go to Atlanta to do more business. And Craig Parks and Richard Taylor put the mic in my hand to become the host of Coffee, Tea, or Me for open mic, which I was a nervous breakdown because I have never opened a event or host an event or anything like that. I was just coming back in the comedy game. Like I told you guys, I was gone for 8 months. So to become a host, that was major opportunity for me. And when they put the microphone in my hand to present it, it was just like on sense. So I was hosting at Coffee, Tea, or Me for about 2.5 years, I would say. It was successful. We was promoting. It was becoming very popular around Las Vegas. A lot of comedians from out of state was coming. A lot of comedians here in Las Vegas was coming to perform. it'll be like a good 30 comedians on the list. Okay, and that's a lot of comedians to perform, for an open mic show and get them all squares in. So they'll be up there for at least like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, but they came out every week faithfully showing love, and it was just a nice show. The vibe was there. It was real. It was a connection, and that's when I knew that I had something in me that I didn't know. So for Craig Parks to see that in me and believe in me, that uplifted me to want more out of the comedy game. He seen my ambition, and when Coffee, Tea, or Me closed, he moved me to Club Lacey's to become a host at Club Lacey's, a comedy show, and it was every weekend for Saturday and Sunday, every Saturday and Sunday. And it was blooming for a while until, you had your critics saying, I don't want to come to a strip club to watch comedy. I don't want to bring my man there because I don't want him looking at nobody's titties while he laughing at you.
Hey, I'm going to be 100 though, and this is just me, if I'm talking from a man's perspective. It might be a little hard to go to a strip club when and try to laugh when you got all that ass just walking around. Like, how I supposed to? I can't pay attention. Like, it's just like.
And the thing about it is, like, when people was like saying silly stuff like that and saying it's the devil playground and all this craziness, and they don't want their man to be up there. It was just a lot of insecurity ways, I believe, because it was a comedy show. It wasn't a strip show. It was just held at the strip club. It was a comedy show. It wasn't nobody walking around with their ass out and titties out. It was just jokes, and it was at a comedy show, and it was great. And we had to end it because it wasn't blooming like we thought it was going to take off,
Yeah.
So after that, we did a couple of shows at the Silver Nugget. So that was a great, opportunity at the Silver Nugget. I had you and DT on there performing.
702 was in the building with your boy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We hit the stage, you know what I'm saying? And you did our little thing up there too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell no jokes though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell no jokes.
Yeah, you guys started to show off. You guys started to show off with your song.
Hey, that felt good though.
Jealous, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, you guys started to show off with your song. So yeah, that was dope opportunity right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, I did some major things. I've been out to Oakland, I've been out to Portland, I've been out to New Jersey. Like, I've been traveling doing comedy. Great opportunities, and the grind don't stop. I'm gonna continue to just grow and grow and grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell them some of the bigger names that you've worked with, opened up for, shared the stage with.
I've shared the stage with Kevin Hart wife. I actually met Kevin Hart as well in the back of the green room. That was a great opportunity to rub shoulders with him.
Yeah.
I shared the stage with Cookie Hall.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to her. She's amazing and funny. If you guys don't know who she is, she's performed with Cat Williams and Snoop Dogg and did some major things out here in the world. So, yes, make sure you follow her. And Miss Arkansas, I did great shows with Miss Arkansas.
Miss Arkansas actually be on one of the shows that we have, Sauced in the City, which is one of the shows that is Friday at 12.
At 12, okay.
And you'll be back up in here, right?
Yeah, Friday at 12.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I said, you got some big things popping though.
Yes.
You
who
know
else I know? Who else I did a show with? Hope Flood. Shout out to Hope Flood. I did a show with Shang. All kinds of great people. Anton Knight, Mike P, Jay Reed.
Then at one point you was getting ready to open up for Monica, right? Not Monique.
Monique. I was gonna open up for Monique before her show got canceled. I got to meet Monique and give her a hug and gave her my card, and she really wanted me to open up for her show, but unfortunately her show had canceled, so I wasn't able to do that. Bummers.
Yeah, that sucked. You would have killed that though.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity on multiple occasions to see you up on that stage, you know what I'm saying? You start off with the twerk, you know what I'm saying? So for all the fellas, you know what I'm saying, you might want to come through, if nothing else, come through for the first 5 minutes of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a twerking session. You know what I'm saying? And then you're actually really funny.
Thank you.
I'm a little biased because you are real. We are real friends. Like,
Right.
Some people say they cool or whatever the case may be, and they'll never talk. But me and you, we actually are real friends.
Yes.
We've been rocking for a while.
About 2 years?
Yeah. So,
Yep.
I've been to multiple of your events, and you are really funny.
Thank you.
Now I've been also to some events with some people that you've shared the stage with that maybe don't have the gift like you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just got to keep it 100.
We got to give everybody the opportunity to shine. Regardless on how they shining, we got to give them the opportunity to shine.
All I'm saying is some people don't shine like you shine. You know what I'm saying? And their shine isn't as bright, maybe we might need to lighten them up a little bit, put an extra light on them or
Clean
two.
them a little bit.
Exactly, because
get the scrubby bubbies out.
Exactly. Maybe get some backup people to come up and maybe, a laugh session to actually laugh. Because, I feel
5,
bad.
4, 3, 2, 1, laugh.
Yeah. You know how you got some of those like live shows where they have the little signs that people put up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Laugh, clap, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's a couple of comedians that need some of those signs, you know what I'm saying, to get some real laughs up in that thing,
Yeah.
So, I actually really enjoy watching you. You talk about real life situations,
Absolutely. That's the best to talk about.
and then some situations that you've actually been through. I think there's even been a couple of things that I've seen you go through that you talked about on stage, which made it real funny to me.
Because you knew what I was talking about when I was talking about it.
Exactly, man. But you got some major things coming up. I don't know how far I can go into it, but you know what I'm saying? So you got a talk show.
Yes.
I can talk about the talk show, right?
You can talk about the talk show. Let's talk about the talk show.
Okay,
Let's
good,
talk
good.
about it. Yes.
So what's the name of the show?
So the name of the show is Vibe In with the Queen.
Okay, see,
Okay.
you got a show when it
Okay.
got your name on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of people out here got some shows. They don't got their name in it though, and it be other people's show for real. But then, they be like, yeah, man, I got this show, boom, 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 and they only like a co-host or something like that. But you got your own show.
Yes.
And where is this gonna be played at?
It is going to be played on YouTube. Subscribe, you guys, on YouTube. Subscribe my channel, Vibe In with the Queen. Tonight is the first night. New show, first show. Crystal McCloudon will be on the show. This show is actually dedicated to her son, which is my cousin. She's my cousin. Her son makes her son my little cousin, my second cousin, and unfortunately he lost his life this year.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was tough for our family, not only our family, but for the community, Las Vegas community. Very well known rapper, Lucky 2 times.
Man.
So this show is dedicated to him, 11/11. Before he passed, he posted 11/11, and that's the time it was, 11/11, and that was the last post that he posted. So his mother always make sure she put 11/11 every time it's 11 o'clock. So so today is 11/11, and I figure what's best to have her as the first guest and interview her and present the show on 11/11. And it's Vibe In with the Queen. It's gonna be skits as well. The show is intimate, is real, it's basically like the type of talk show to where I interact with people, and we all have hard times, and we all have a past, and it's different ways that we can heal, or it's different ways that we overcome our obstacles in life.
Yeah.
So for us to sit up and chop it up about it, because some people are afraid to express their depression or something that they've been through that was painful. They keep it tucked in, which is not always good.
Yeah. You shared you shared a story with me about a young lady that literally was in tears while you were doing the interview. Can we talk a little bit about that story?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. You got to update me on the story.
Okay. Remember you were saying there was a story about a young lady, somebody that you was interviewing, and then in the midst of the interview, she got, teared up, almost like crying on the show, and you was able to make her laugh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
so that is my relative. That's my cousin,
Okay.
Crystal McLeod. Yeah. So when we was talking about it, you guys gonna see it today at 8:00. Make sure you subscribe. So when we talked about her son getting shot, it was emotional. It's emotional because that was our first conversation.
Yeah.
That was our first conversation because, like I've said, it was tough for me to even talk to her or try to give her advice or try to say stay strong because you don't know what to say to somebody who lost their first child,
Yeah.
So it was our first conversation. It touched me. It was devastating. Tears were shedded, and laughter was shedded at the end, and we went into skits. But that was like, to keep it real, my hardest interview.
Yeah.
That's blood family.
And it's a big accomplishment when you can see for yourself that your gift was able to change somebody's, their whole process or their whole, their feelings or their hurt and put them in a position to laugh or put them in a position to smile.
And that comes with life lessons.
Yeah.
It comes with life lessons with myself. A lot of people got to love who they are.
Yeah.
And love themselves. And I say this often, love yourself. Love who you are. Love yourself more than you love anybody else. Love yourself more than you love your kid.
Yeah.
For real. You have to. I hear people say all the time, I love my baby more than I love myself. Like, how can you love your baby then if you love your baby more than you love yourself? How can you give them all your love?
Absolutely.
So when I say I love myself so much, like I love myself more than I love anybody in this world, it's because I'm able to pour out the love I have to people. And that's why I reach and I touch people, because I'm authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand. I get it. Like, we go through failures. We go through pain. We go through hurt. We go through a process to where we want to give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just be like, man, forget all this crap. Like, whatever the case may be. Especially if you have a mind frame of gold and your passion is strong and you just have goals a millionaire would have, you know what I'm saying, is very tough to reach those goals.
Yeah. So
it's obstacles that's going to be thrown in your way all the time. It was a wise man who told me before, Craig Parks. He told me this, and it's going to stick on me for the rest of my life. He said, when I first started hosting at Coffee, Tea, or Me, it was so much to bury. Oh my God, because becoming a host, you had people intimidated, you had people talking smack, you had people, didn't think that you deserved that position. Then you had people saying that you're not that funny, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that I'm growing into comedy. Give me a chance, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn the game.
Absolutely.
Now they can't even come up behind me.
Yeah.
That part. I'm popping my shit like bubblegum right now.
Absolutely. and you deserve to.
Thank you.
I've been in positions like that. When I first, started producing and stuff like that, people were saying my stuff was whack and my stuff is this. But now if I go to a studio, engineers move out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or producers, they don't want to play. They want me to play my beats last because they don't want their beats to come behind my beats or whatever the case may be. Even though, I don't do this for competition. Like, anybody who knows me knows this is my life. I breathe, I sleep, I do some other things with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who I am. It's my identity. So I don't do this to put no other producers down. Matter of fact, I'll share all of my tricks, anything that I have that I could share with somebody. I'll do that, and you'll do the same thing.
Yes, absolutely.
I've seen you. You know what I'm saying? Like, give game to some individuals that I think needed some game.
Yeah.
And
I will, and I connect. You know, I connect, I promote, I share other people, I support other people, give talent, whatever they have going on, because at the end of the day, I was there when I used to wonder why ain't nobody sharing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now it don't even cross my mind if people don't share my stuff. It is what it is, because I know the views, they looking, especially give it up for My Story. They show you everybody who viewing your shit.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, just everything just coming along with the journey. It's a journey, and it's still a journey, and it still goes on and on.
That's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying?
So he told me, this is what he told me, Craig Parks. He was like, so your journey, because I complained to him, like, why are people talking about me, or why this, or why that, you know? And I was new at it, and I just was concerned and worried because I wanted everybody to love me. But I had to realize that everybody ain't going to love me. Everybody ain't going to rock with me. Some people don't care, you know what I'm saying? Some people want my position, you know? So they're going to throw rocks, you know? So that's what he basically told me. He said that where you're headed to and your journey is going to be this path, this long path. And if you're serious about this comedy journey, you're going to walk this long path.
Yes.
And when you get closer to your path, you're going to see a light.
Yeah.
And while you walk in this long path, you're going to come across dogs. You're going to come across hatred. You're going to come across mountains. And he was like, every time a hater throw a rock at you, are you going to pick it up and throw it back? Every time a dog bark at you, are you going to stop and bark back? Every time somebody try to run up at you, are you going to take your time to run up back, or are you going to keep straight on your path?
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. And the beast in me wanting to say, I wish a bitch would run up on me. It's going, dude, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to be like,
and we'll put that out there. We'll put that out there. Ain't no punks up here.
Right.
Like, we gonna,
not
like,
at
the end of the day, come correct. Like,
exactly.
Because if you come to the Queen page on some bull, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
don't
will.
come to my page on no weird, funny stuff. I am a comedian, so when I post certain things, understand who I am. I am who I am. That hashtag doesn't say I am who I am for no reason. I am a comedian, so some things I say to me is funny, and I would post it. For you, it might not be so funny. You probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know, but don't come to my page with no weird shit.
All on the live. All on your live stream telling you about what you saying. Like,
right.
hold on. Like, at the end of the day, you on my live stream. That means you clicked on here because you seen something or you heard something that you wanted to check out. So now you checking it out. So either you can sit there and comment nicely, or you can get the on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, we, you know.
Ooh, say that again for the people in the back. For real.
We got some energy, you know what I'm saying? I've pressed the block button a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? Because people get on there and they get to talking sideways because they want an audience, you know what I'm saying? And if you comment back to them, then, you know what I'm saying, you give them the audience that they want.
Audience, right. So sometimes you just got to leave them on silent looking silly.
Exactly.
Silly, Robert. Tricks are for kids.
Yeah, and I'll quickly do that. I'll not only would I leave you on silent, I'll press that block button. That way you get no love.
No love.
No love at all. Once again, we are a radio show, so we got to play some music before we get up in this thing. So I'm going to jump into a music video, and you know what I'm saying? I always represent the artists that represent me, and I got the homie DT702 that we going to play his video. It's called D.I.E. I hope y'all feeling this thing, man, because I surely am. So as I get this video prepared right quick, y'all tune in. This is that DT702 D.I.E.
Yes.
Officially in the building.
Officially.
Our Independent Artist of the Month,
Ooh,
DT.
he made it.
702.
Yeah, man. It's your boy DT702, a.k.a. Black Macaulay Culkin, a.k.a. Sin City's very own, dog.
Okay. Okay.
Black Macaulay Culkin.
Hey, yeah,
He
Black
got that
Macaulay
down
Culkin,
pat.
man.
All right,
Okay.
we're going to have to jump into that in the interview.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Coming up at the 9 o'clock block, I got to know why you're the Black Macaulay Culkin.
We got to get into
Easy.
all of that. Listen,
Hey, so
the
you do not
highly
wanna miss that,
anticipated,
y'all.
yes, highly anticipated interview. We got DT702 in the building. So we're going to hop into a quick break, real quick. You guys hang on. At 9 o'clock block, we will have the live interview in the building, 88.1 on the weekend show.
I'm a legend in the making. R.I.P. to the very legends of the past. D.I.E. the only way your legacy will last. So I'ma do it to the death as long as I'm alive. Ay, I heard that they hate me cause I'm out here living life. Ay, they don't wanna see me at the top while they're alive. Ay, I can't help but piss them off, living out my life. Ay, love you when you D.I.E. Okay, D.I.E. Whoa, wait, D.I.E. D.I.E. Death is imminent. They gon' praise you when you D.I.E. What a shame, D.I.E. I'm a legend in the making. Ooh, you're not a legend till you D.I.E. Joke, unappreciative till you R.I.P. It ain't the same, clocking B.I.G. Till you're 6 feet deep, then finally your music peaks. Grammy nominate you when you alive, they didn't hear you. Now it's in their nature to celebrate and elevate you. Oh, it's love when you're below, what about above? Where was all this support when Mac Miller was drugged up? Now you miss him, now you miss him. Swimming was already out and y'all didn't care to listen. All on social media and Ariana comments dissing. Y'all didn't uplift him to the Grammys when he was living, so I'ma do it to the death as long as I'm alive. Ay, I heard that they hate me cause I'm out here living life. Ay, they don't wanna see me at the top while they're alive. Ay, I can't help but piss them off, living out my life. Ay, love you when you D.I.E. Okay, D.I.E. Whoa, wait, D.I.E. D.I.E. Death is imminent. They gon' praise you when you D.I.E. What a shame, D.I.E. I'm a legend in the making. Believe it before you see it, and know that they will see it. The ghost they ignore turn paranormal like Tommy Egan. Thirsty for power, this paranormal for conscious reason. They doubt it was possible that I overcome the obstacles. Silence to the libs, I've been on my Anthony Hopkins though. Cannibal type of animal, this is my bloodstream. A cannibal they can't handle, I feast on the critics that speak fleshly as I inhale, exhale, I'm wide awake. Dreaming it's the only oxygen in my lungs. I keep breathing from the cradle to the grave. Still a chase, catching up to what they didn't want me to obtain. So I'ma do it to the death as long as I'm alive. Ay, I heard that they hate me cause I'm out here living life. Ay, they don't wanna see me at the top while they're alive. Ay, I can't help but piss them off, living out my life. Ay, love you when you D.I.E. Okay, D.I.E. Whoa, wait, D.I.E. D.I.E. Death is imminent. They gon' praise you when you D.I.E. What a shame, D.I.E. I'm a legend in the making.
KCE Power 88. We are back live in the building, ready to get this independent artist interview going. Now, listen, when I played the song originally, okay, the phone lines would not stop ringing, and I was like, look, okay, I get it. You love it, okay? I'm tired of it. Quit. No, I didn't tell him to quit calling, but it was a...
Yeah, that was that DT702. You know what I'm saying? And that joint's called DIE. And this is on all digital platforms. So if you want to go ahead and pick that thing up, feel free. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is Google DT702 and all his stuff will pop up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a legend in the making.
You know, oh, go ahead and sing.
Hey. I like it.
So we had you up in here the other day. I had you in the booth. You know what I'm saying? And we had to, you know, for those who have never been to my studio is light sensitive. I have lights all over this place, and the lights change
this
colors.
the coldest studio I ever been to in Las Vegas.
I mean, you better say that. Go on and say that one more time.
Yeah,
Let me
this
just,
the coldest.
the coldest.
Coldest.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the coldest
Yeah.
studio in Las Vegas. Okay,
Absolutely.
hands down, everything nice.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a place to come record, you know, come to your boy. Or if you're looking for a place to release your radio show, you know what I'm saying? Because we we got a lot of nice situations over here. You know what I'm
Nice
saying?
equipment, everything.
Exactly.
The chair's comfortable. It's all nice, and he got drinks and stuff and snacks.
You know what I'm saying? When you come through, you ever been, to a studio or something and you ain't got no water or nothing?
Just mouth be just cotton. And
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we make sure we take care of our folk, you know what I'm saying? We change the colors up in here.
And then he got Gatorade. Like, it's just not water bottle. It's not the
You see what I'm
Arizona
saying?
head water. It's the. He got the good shit. Like,
we got that
yeah.
boss up in this thing, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
I mean, I'm not lying. Stacks, and you
I
know,
know,
what
we
I'm
got-
saying? Gatorade, that's almost gone. Like, for real. He pop it up in here. I got to give it to you, not
Yeah,
you.
we got like a makeshift green room.
You can
when
be
come up-
you on here, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That part.
Exactly. Brilliantly unique. You know what I'm saying? That's what BU stands
Oh,
for.
I love it. Okay.
So yeah, and you definitely come through. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this show some more.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about the show some more.
So, you're gonna be streaming from YouTube, but also you got a situation.
Okay, so yeah, check this out.
Yeah. Let's get into that. Let's
Let's get a little greasy.
Yep.
We're going to get a little greasy. Okay, so the excitement is today I will be airing Vibe In with the Queen on YouTube. Okay, that's half of the good news.
That's
okay?
half. Only half
That's
of
just
it.
half of the good news. Shout out to the ones that was in the first episode: Monty Cruz, Summer Collins, The Mood, Crystal McCloudon, Miss Akisaw, Joshua Franklin. Shout out to Jet the cameraman. Shout out to the director. Knowledge is King. Much love to him. Salute. He has a major role in this part, you know what I'm saying? He does the editing and things like that. So it's great to have a business partner who motivates you, on your
Absolutely.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Shout out to my business partner, Ja. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Jay
gotta show them
Breezy.
love too. He
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't want to be here because he's behind the scene type of guy. You know.
Yeah. Well,
he
we
wanted me to do
actually-
the Shining. So I'm
We
here.
actually do another show. It's called Is This Common Sense? We had to put it on pause for a minute because they've been working a lot of long hours. Shout out to Davina the boss. Shout out to Jay Breezy. They both gonna be back. We're gonna start it up. It's gonna be on Thursday nights though. Thursday nights
okay,
at
that's
about
what's up.
8:00. We're gonna be doing that. But we're giving them a couple of weeks to get some things together. You know what I'm saying, before we start that show back up. So make sure y'all be
Yes.
tuning in for that. We got a lot of big things happening
Big
over
things
here.
popping. And
BU
another-
radio
hey,
style.
Hey,
you
and
know?
another big thing that's about to pop. You know what I'm saying? Next week, I'm gonna be on TV, y'all. This show is going on TV. Vibe In with the Queen will be on TV, okay? So shout out to everyone who's participating in this movement.
Absolutely.
Because it's going on TV. It's going on Craig Park's TV show.
Hey, that's dope.
So the TV show is Club Lacey's Worldwide.
Uh-huh.
It'll be on Roku.
Oh,
Okay.
Roku style. You know,
Roku
And,
style.
I got like about 4 Roku TVs up in this mug
I
right
seen
now.
them. I was checking them out.
You know
I
what I'm
was checking them
saying?
out. I said, "Oh yeah, he gonna steam in for sure."
Exactly. We Roku'd up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely
what's
gonna be
up.
tuned in. And you might see your boy on the show doing a little acting and
Yeah. So
everything.
I pulled Natrell in with the acting
You know
part.
what I'm
You
saying?
know.
I'm about to get my acting on. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
so you're going to catch him December. I'm not going to shoot the date out there, but it'll be in December. So Natrell has a major role going on in a skit. Put him in a little skit because he funny. He ain't no comedian, but he got humor towards him.
Every
so.
now and then I be funny and everything.
Yes,
You know what I'm
so,
saying?
you
I
know,
be
you
having
gotta
some
share
jokes.
love to people who share love to you, and he's a
Exactly.
good guy. So I was
Exactly.
like,
You know,
yeah,
appreciate that. You know
Yeah,
what I
you're a
mean?
good guy,
Appreciate it
man.
and everything,
Much
dust
love,
my
bro.
shoulders off right quick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I be a good guy. I be making them laugh and everything. You feel me?
He's so funny.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Yeah.
hit us on the live stream and they're saying something about sending in tracks. So let me address that real quick. Any artist that's out there that want their music to be played in rotation on this station, man, boy, I'm a natural born poet. You know what I'm saying? In rotation on this station, if you want your music to be played, you know what I'm saying, you can send it to that email that's right directly underneath us. MP3 formats only, and make sure you label your stuff, man. Don't be sending us and it only got the name of the song, it don't got the name of the artist.
Right.
So you put do this for me. make sure that the artist name comes first, and then put the name of the song. That way, when it's playing, we know, especially if there's another host that plays your song, you know what I'm saying? They'll know how to give you your proper, props.
Right.
So, yeah, feel free to shoot that email, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's not mixed and mastered right, if I hear it and it sound like you did it on the Casio keyboard, you know what I'm saying?
Or the back of the cat bus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Your
can't
stop
spend
is
that.
coming up.
I can't spend that. Now, if it's quality, whether I like it or not, if the quality is good, I'm spending it. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
We're going to show you love over here on BU Radio. But if the quality ain't good, it will get 0 play over here. I'm going to just be 100. So make sure you step your game up. If you haven't went and invested in your career, make sure you go to a legitimate studio.
They should have invested in it with all that money. They got all that free money.
Exactly.
Unemployment, got the extra $600. You got your stimulus check.
Exactly.
Some of y'all got 2 of them because your baby daddy on child support who ain't been paying the child support, so his check came to you. And
man.
I mean,
Is that
it was
what-
just
is that what
money
happened
all
for
over
real?
the world. Yes. What? I got
Dang.
2 of them.
Oh, you was balling for the. I hear that.
2 stimulus check. I got 2 stems, one for my son and one for me.
I feel that.
Yes.
I feel
said,
that,
all
man.
right, Trump, I see you.
Oh, be careful. Be careful right that. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
don't want no problems. Anytime you bring up his name, there's problems. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get mad. They want to block you. They want to,
Things
you know.
become missing and shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no smoke over here.
No smoke.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's tuned in with us, man. We getting closer and closer to that time. So I want to make sure that you get all of your information now. So you got the show that's coming up. It's
Yeah.
going to be on the YouTube channel. Give them your YouTube
Yep.
channel again.
YouTube channel, Vibe In with the Queen. It's spelled just like it sounds. Vibe In with the Queen. So that's DAQUEEN. Vibe In with the Queen. Make sure y'all subscribe. 8 p.m. It's gonna be on there live, aired. I mean, it's gonna be aired on there, man. So make sure y'all follow the movement. Notifications for more come up shows. Make sure that you tune in next week on Roku with Craig Park's channel called Club Lacey's Worldwide.
Yeah.
That part.
Hold
make
on
sure
now.
it's
Since
clear.
it's Club Lacey's, though, is it going to be some other stuff on that thing?
It's gonna be like a black entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's gonna be music
But I'm
on
saying,
there.
like,
it's gonna
Club
be
Lacey's.
Club Lacey's on there. You know,
oh, yeah.
it's gonna be
like the clappers is going to be
it's
on
gonna,
there?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of great stuff. So make
Okay.
sure you tuned in with that as well on Wednesdays or whenever
Definitely.
you can, and check him out and his TV show. I mean his channel.
No doubt. You know what? We may have to start doing some watch parties over here. You know what I'm saying? Where, people can come over here to the studio because we got the TV screen there. We got the surround sound up
You
in
know
here.
what I was
and we
thinking
can-
since we having rehearsal today
Yeah.
that we can watch it here.
Okay. That's what's up.
Because it's what our rehearsal at 7 o'clock. Our rehearsal over at 8 o'clock. The show premieres at 8 o'clock. How that
Oh,
sound?
okay.
That's cool.
You might have to do. See, we be doing watch parties at the studio and everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't
We
know
got
what
the
you coming in. We do. Hey, we really do got the snacks up in this thing. Hey, I'm gonna say this though.
Yes.
I be up in this thing. I be working.
You do.
know
I
what
be
I'm
calling
saying?
you like, what up? I'm at the studio. I'm like, still?
Yeah. Do you ever go
Do
home?
you ever go home?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, man. You working at shows, and you came a long ways as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I tell people, in the entertainment field, you definitely just got to keep grinding, keep going, because you
Exactly.
never know what that next year may bring. Last
Exactly.
year, you didn't have this studio.
Nah. I didn't
Now
have-
look at you.
last year I
Look
didn't
at
have
you
nothing.
now, okay? Look at you now.
Last year I was struggling a little
You
bit,
know
you know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying? But I've been blessed to have people like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wong Lorraine, man. New Music Monday. She
Yeah,
does her
shout
show
out to her.
every Monday. And she got some other shows that's coming on, man. Wong getting ready to do some real big things over here at BU Radio. She's like the BU Radio ambassador.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all going to be seeing her doing a lot of things. She's kind of taking the lead role, you know what I'm saying, and being the face of the station because, as an owner, I'm trying to, get things together in the background. And then I'm also an engineer. So I'm doing sessions and I'm doing a lot of things.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
If you see Wong's face, you see BU Radio. You know what I'm saying? And we fully support her and what she does. So we got a lot of shows that's going to be coming with that Wong Lorene flavor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in. Cucks Communication. You know what I'm saying? And definitely we going to be doing some big things with her. You got any big events coming up?
Yes, I do. So I have a show coming up November 12th. Well, let me put it in order. I'm sorry. I have a show coming up December 5th.
Uh-huh.
And December 5th will be at a private event. It's this lady birthday party. So she reached out to certain comedians, and I was one of them. And I'll be doing a show for her birthday.
No doubt.
I have another show that I'll be on for December 12th.
Uh-huh.
That show is going to be great. It's down at Town Square.
Okay.
So that's going to be live. It holds about a good 50-55 people. So that's, an easy fill up. But
okay, yeah.
to say I haven't did a show since February when I was at the Texas station.
COVID then got us all jacked up.
Yeah, then messed it up. So, I'm excited for these shows that I do have coming up. Shout out to people that be plugging me, that be reaching out to me, that has not forgot about me.
Absolutely.
With this COVID-19 going on 2020, I actually had a breakdown with anxiety because so much was going on around the world, due with my best friend passing away, and then on top of that, my little cousin getting shot for no reason, and then on top of that, when George Floyd died due to the police. It was just so much going on. Then the COVID-19 hit, and we couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't get on stage and express my feelings, and it was just a lot bundled up in me to where my heart was thumping real fast, and I was panicking, and I thought I had the corona. And I went to the hospital, and they told me that it was an anxiety attack. So I had to find ways to figure out how to keep my mind going. The money wasn't coming in, so it was a situation to where I was like, oh my God, my bills are still coming in though. When comedy was taken away, that's a lot of people, comedians gig, so that was one of my gigs that got snatched away from me. And then on top of that, I had lost my job in 2019 towards the end of that year too, so it was just kind of rocky, but I put my thoughts together, I put my connection together, I stayed prayed up, I trust the process, and I made things work out. I started doing my merchandise with my hoodies, which flew, y'all. I mean, my hoodies literally flew out to Tennessee, out to California, out to Texas, shipping them off.
Them is dope though. Them hoodies is dope. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Knowledge is King on that. He did the logo for me, and he was like, "What you gonna do with it?" And put it on some hoodies, and I'm like, "Ain't nobody gonna buy these hoodies." I'm my biggest critical though. And and they came out to be so dope. And I'm not just saying that because they my hoodies, but I'm saying that because they dope. For real, they really popping like bubble gum.
They I can vouch for that. Like, I'll rock those. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to purchase me one as well. You know what I'm saying?
What's up.
So I'm gonna be walking around with the Shannon the Queen, you know what I'm saying, on my chest right quick, you know what I'm saying? And shout out, when you was going through your period, I was kind of going through my period, you know what I'm saying? And we had some conversations where we had to pick each other up. Had some times where I needed to borrow something, and you had some times you needed to borrow something.
Man, shout out to you, man. When I didn't have it for my car note, I was like, no, Trail.
And when I didn't have a car, You was like, I'll come pick you up every day to take you to work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we been through the rain and the storm together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we both came
and that's
out.
what a friendship is about. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Lifting each other up and being
Exactly.
solid. I am so true to solid. Like,
Yeah.
be solid with me. Rock with me through the good, the bad, the
ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and then when
all
it get
that.
pretty though,
When it get pretty,
we gonna look
we
out
still
for you.
rocking,
Exactly.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To where we'll know who we rocking with.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very spiritual. I see through, and I say I got 20/20 vision, but I see through clearly through people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And a lot of people aren't built to rock with me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm so solid, and they notice they can't break me. You know, a lot of people like to rock with the weak.
Yeah.
Because they're gullible, you could tell them anything and get away with it. Like, oh, okay, oh, that's what we doing. Okay, I'm rolling. You know, with me, it's like I ask questions. I need to know. I'm professional in my career. You know what I'm saying? In my comedy, anything I do, my business, I'm professional in it. And so I just keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's a goal that I'm trying to get to, that I'm aiming for.
Absolutely.
And it's a goal that you're getting to, that you're aiming for.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of people that's looking up to us, that's inspired by us.
And
So
we conquering this shit.
we
You know,
conquering
we
it.
ain't just reaching.
we ain't
we
just
actually
reaching, we're conquering it. And
You know what
I'm
saying?
watching you as you watching me. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And I see the development.
No doubt, no doubt. We is actually over our time, so we're gonna have to get up off this thing.
Oh, it was
but
fun.
listen,
Thank
man,
you
that
for
hour
having
went by
me.
quick, huh?
Real fast. You know, we can stay on the phone for like 5 hours.
Yeah, for real. Be like,
I'll be on the next Wednesday show.
real talk. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk a little bit after that. Maybe I can bring you in as a co-host here on That's My Producer. I could use some
Okay.
help on this thing. Matter of fact, you know, on days that I can't do it, I could, you know, definitely use some help. A
Okay.
lot of help, man. Shout out to Wong Lorraine, man. She has been my rock.
Yes,
you
shout
know,
out to Wong.
You know,
Yes.
starting this station, and shout out to my business partner Ja Bay, also known as Jay Breezy. Y'all see him on the other show.
Jay Breezy.
You know,
Shout
Is
out to
This
him.
Common Sense? So you'll be back here this coming Friday at 12
Absolutely.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time, man. Shout out to Brenda Brown. She'll be doing her
Yes,
show
my
Sauced in the
cousin.
City. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a lot of comedians on that thing. You know, Miss
Yes.
Arkansas is gonna be there.
Yes.
A couple,
Bobby Johnson.
yeah, Bobby John. What is his name? Bobby
Johnson.
Johnson. But
And me, Shannon the Queen.
yeah. So it's
Yes.
gonna be a funny
That's
hour.
December 12th. I'll be on her. December 26th. I'll be on Brenda Brown's show, Sauce in the City. So we're gonna have a flyer for that, y'all. I'm gonna be having flyers posted like I used to 2-3 years ago. It's coming again.
Exactly.
Oh, I ain't gonna stop.
So if you
I ain't-
if you didn't press that like button and you ain't following us, I'm gonna need you to go press that like button real quick, Shannon. Before we jump up off there, give them all your handles right quick.
All right, you can handle me on Facebook, Shannon Butler, Butler, or you can follow me on my fan page. That's Shannon DeQueen, DAQUEEN, and you can also follow me on IG, Instagram under DeQueen, DAQUEEN 02.
Yeah.
That's the Queen 02. And as well, follow me, subscribe on YouTube. You guys, it's popping tonight, 8 p.m. One more hour.
No doubt,
Subscribe,
no doubt.
vibe in with the Queen.
Absolutely.
Get your notifications too. Okay.
Yeah.
That
For
part.
sure. So, and you can also follow BU Radio on Facebook at BU Radio, Facebook.com/BU Radio, or just Google BU Radio, and we on top of that thing. You know what I'm saying? I done did my Google Analytics and all that, so you know what I'm saying. You can Google us, and we gonna be on the top of the page real quick. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanna follow me personally, you can just Google Natrell.com. You know what I'm saying? My handle is right underneath my video. And you can go ahead, and I'm on Instagram. I'm on anywhere that you are, I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I love it. You on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok.
What?
I be with my kids doing the little
Doing the
TikTok
savage.
videos. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to see something really funny, tune into my TikTok, because your boy And the dancing
I gotta follow
skills.
you on your TikTok. I gotta check this out.
The dancing skills ain't that great, but
I gotta
yeah.
check this out.
So we got to tune up off this thing, man. We going to get into one more music video as we are going out the door. Man, it's a blessing to be a owner because I can go over my time a little
Look
bit.
at you,
but,
right.
But we got to get a habit of getting off of this thing on the right, at the right time.
Yeah.
So tune in with us next week, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? That's my producer. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. Here's that Miss Miranda featuring yours truly, Naturel.com and DT702. It's called Breakdown. Let's get into it.
Thank you for having me.
Up at the top, no, we never gonna stop. Shit's about to blow. Oh, love a challenge that'll only make us stronger. Hands up, cause we hitting this harder. Hold on, baby, just a little longer. Ready for the fame, chase and bang. Whoa. All about the love, all about the love, all about the love. Oh, all about the love, all about the love, all about the love. Got no time for these haters. We out here chasing this paper. All about the love, all about the love, all about the love. Try not to judge us as we going through our stages. We out here working and this energy's contagious. We climb to the top, we head to the top. It's written in our pages. It's all about the breakdown. We about to break down.
I'll be kicking down the doors like the SWAT. Got my eye on the #1 spot. I ain't stopping till they give me my shot. Drill on the track, got the game on lock. I got money in the bank, and my life keeps getting better. Climbing up the stairs, now I'm riding in the elevator. Counting these stacks, typing numbers in my calculator. Music is my life, yeah. All about the love. Got no time for these haters.
Try not to judge us as we going through our stages. We out here working and this energy's contagious. We climb to the top, we head to the top. It's written in our pages. It's all about the breakdown. We about to break down.
DT702. Grind for the money, only time for the money. If you're all about your money, then stop. From the west to the east, both coasts gotta eat. If they hating on you, make them watch. Ooh, please don't kill my vibe. I've been on this road too long. I could snap on these hoes, but I got a lot to lose. Plus a nigga got goals. Jesus route I choose.